What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction on the channel. Today I'll be reacting to the first episode of Apocalypse Hotel. Just a heads up, obviously I've got a cold sore, so please try and ignore that. I think I got it off my dog a couple of days ago, but yeah, a bit of a nightmare. Looking forward to this episode though. I think it's from the studio that's doing the summer or the day Hikaru died, I think the name is. Hence why I kind of picked up the show, both on that basis, just to have a little glimpse of what that show's going to look like, because I'm very excited for that. It looks like something I'd be really into. As well as knowing that this studio actually does the Uma Musume stuff. I've never watched the series. I've seen clips. There's a very popular clip from, I believe, the movie that is floating about on Twitter. Of this really intense racing scene, and it looked phenomenal, so I thought I'd check out one of their anime. And I've watched a few of the trailers and I get a good kind of gist of the general premise of the show. I think it's post-apocalyptic, looking after like robots and such, and I've got a pretty good track record with anime kind of similar to that, like Nier Automata, for example. I absolutely loved. But yeah, looking forward to seeing how it goes down. Let me know what you guys think about this first episode though down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these weekly reactions. Ginza. Gingaro Hotel. Would you guys like this? I think there are already hotels in Japan that do have robot kind of front desks and stuff. I've seen not in person, but why has it got that potato? It looks like a South Park kind of character. Okay, so deadly disease contaminating the air from Mexico. Okay. Is that India? Earth escapees. They went to space? Jesus. Guess that one's America. But yeah. Oh, some English. I've never, a lot of people do this and it's really popular, and I'm probably alone on this one, but I've never understood people that watch shows in their language that they understand with subtitles, like English subtitles over English dub. I've never, it's always just been a bit of a nuisance on the screen for me, which is pretty ironic considering I watch everything with subtitles in anime. I feel like in like a live action, it's a lot harder to keep up with both. And again, a little bit unnecessary for me. So there's obviously some human looking people in this hotel. I'm assuming they're just robots that were made to look like humans. I don't really know. Like, how did these robots kind of, how are they kind of sustaining and so on? Like this girl looks like a human. I'm assuming she's a robot. Why was she made to look human? Those things look cute. They are dangerous. The little ones look cute. Yeah, it does look very nice so far, doesn't it? Like I said, one of the reasons I did pick this up because it looks really good, and it again gives me a little taste of what I can expect next season. Judging from, they run off water, or is she just cooling him down? But yeah, I love the style that I saw in the previews and trailers. Who they open the door so much for? Is the question I have. How are you overheating from opening the door so much in a post-apocalyptic world? just, just that ingrained in him. I mean, it makes sense. Is there any point in saying it if you've said it that much and it doesn't work? I almost blame you more than him for keep asking. $20.57, $21.57. She is the manager. Okay. Who's your favourite so far then? I'd say gardening robot for me. Just off appearance and yeah. Like I said, who can you be expecting? Why are you running this place? So is this just old programming? I'm assuming. Kind of sad. Kind of sad, honestly, that they're still waiting and doing their jobs for no one. I think that's another reason I picked out the show because again, it's kind of sad, but it's like it's like what else these robots have apart from the jobs that they were given and programmed into them. I mean, this is depressing that humans like. Why I'm scared of AI and creating it and creating like emotional intelligence and so on and stuff like this because you can lead again depressing situation like this where there's just like it's a little bit like that digging meme where like they find gold but there is just like it's just endless dirt instead of diamonds that they find. It's just endless dirt that these robots are going through. They're just like doing this job and preparing, making food, sorting out the garden, getting things ready, opening doors for nothing. Yeah, they obviously know no better and can't not do that. It's like sad that their whole existence is for that and they can't achieve their whole existence. If that makes any sense. Again, I'm just really interested in like stuff like this. I'm not a big fan of again, as you've heard there. I'm quite scared of potential AI in the future. To be honest with you guys, it's a scary concept. It's promising, and I would like it in certain areas like medicine. I think if it could help create medicines and such, yes. I don't know. It's getting quite scary to me, honestly. And as I said, with like Near Automata and such, it's ultimately always just ends up quite sad and depressing, to be honest. Only vice is service, yet you cannot serve. Who are you serving? Bow down. So again, it's this weird kind of duality right now. Like this really fun song, kind of a fun vibe right now. Yeah, like I said, I feel a little bit like, oh, is it all meaningless? Is it all meaningless for these robots? Do they even grasp that? Again, I'm already liking the like little bits of personality we're getting through these. That is also one good thing about like this. Like this, you're certain that this would be a very clean experience in this hotel. That's always a bit of a worry of mine. I've never really stayed in many hotels, but it's always a worry. Dirt and I don't ever want to like touch too much or someone because you never know what the person who was before you like if they've cleaned like properly. Like yeah, I don't be too safe. I feel like robots they are. It is much more certain that things would be safe. And there he goes again. So, do you reckon they've had this conversation the exact same way thousands upon thousands of times? Perception mode. Her going to get water? Oh shit. He's dead. What the hell done this? Change. Damn. So all of these. Did all of these work at the hotel at some point? I'm seeing a few that look very similar. Some that look similar to like the flycatcher and And yeah, are these just like a collection of robots throughout the years? Are these ones that worked in the hotel? There's a few human-looking ones as well here that do look like they would be like hotel attendants. There's one girl right here that does look like it, a little bit similar to the main manager here as well. But like, how has this happened? Like that, I can understand if like again, there's no humans to kind of look after them. I kind of assumed they had some kind of like programming or such to look after each other. But if there is like major maintenance or such used, these aren't kind of timeless. They're not infinite. But it didn't look like this one just like died. It looked like something. Oh, are these like part of it? It kind of looked like it got killed more than anything. Maybe it's just because of the way that oil was kind of dripping like blood. It looked like it got killed, but maybe it did just die of natural causes, whatever natural causes are for a robot. Um, but yeah, is that just like is their numbers dwindling? Eventually, there is going to be no one here, and then she's going to have to look after everything until she then passes away. Like I said, it's like whimsical and fun, and like the soundtrack is like that as well. But underlying of this whole thing is again quite a bit of sadness, to be honest, isn't it? Remain on standby. Well, that is nice, isn't it? If humans do ever come back, it's nice that they have got one place to go. However likely these people would humans would return to this specific place, it's probably one in however many billion, but it is there. So yeah, they were previous robots. Really? I think that I think you should just shut them off, to be honest. No, again, it's really like it's really comes down to who you are and like your thoughts on this. Like I almost again I see that as almost not mean per se, but like why leave these robots here doing all this? I don't know. Feels a bit weird, doesn't it? Obviously, from that guy's perspective, he probably didn't know how long it would be, or yeah, might have thought it would be like a few years, then they could return back to Earth or something. Like, yeah, it's yeah, we never can't really give too much opinion on it, but it does seem slightly kind of cruel, my perspective. Why does it need to be so big? Like, he's ginormous comparatively. I think. Also, I was going to ask this earlier. What is drilling work for? What is drilling work? I assumed it was like to drill, but what do these guys need to drill? That song again. Same old, same old, same old. Like I said, it's all like super whimsical, but it's just like again, I just got if the creature and it's almost a little bit like Jim Carrey and forget the name of the movie now. You guys know what I'm talking about though, where he's like getting watched. Oh, what's the name of that bloody movie now? See, it's gonna annoy me if I don't look it up. Apologies. Yeah, the one where he's on like a TV show. It's almost like if he doesn't realize, is it all that bad? Is it all that kind of depressing if they don't realize like they're most likely not going to see a human again and they're doing all this for nothing? Jim Carrey movie. Oh really? These are the ones that come up first. Interesting. Wow, it's not Truman Show. There it is. God damn, he's done so many good movies. Yeah, it's kind of like the Truman Show. It's like if you never know and you never find out, is it really like all that harsh? Like if it's not exactly like the Truman Show, of course, but like I think there's some similarities, isn't there? Like this being very kind of superficial. I don't think that's the right word, but yeah, it's just kind of doing stuff for the sake of doing stuff, rather than actually. I mean, that I say that again. Their intent is good. They want to wait for humanity, but it's like again, it's not cruel to leave these robots for so long and just have them peter out, for no reason at all. On the adverse to that, is it worth taking all these robots' lives and stopping them and shutting them off just because humanity's leaving? And that's the dangers of stuff like this, isn't it? You get very kind of morally kind of ethical kind of queries and you can't ever really answer them because this is like a topic and we're very much like playing God. Again, that's just kind of scary. Don't really want to be involved in that. I've always talk about it a lot with like sci-fi and things like this. You don't want to have to answer those kind of questions. Because who are we to? It's gone. Who took the shower cap? Okay. Where the fuck does that go then? Alright, where is this? Oh, that is just Asia, right? Not sure where in Asia. I'm not awfully good at geography. I'm assuming Japan, but I don't know for sure. See, all of this over a fucking shampoo hat. Which is probably hard to obtain considering how many years it's been since humans have been here, so it's actually quite incredible how much they've kept things, how they've reserved things, and how they've kept these things in good condition. Because after 100 years, if they were just left, they would like decay and such. So actually pretty incredible. 100%, I'd say. 0. I don't think we could be any further away in terms of opinions on this. You'll survive, but the only shower cap left in the world may have just perished, which would actually be a disaster. Have you guys ever worn a shower cap? I haven't. Not sure why people do. I imagine women probably want to protect their hair. Maybe some men want to protect their hair. I just wash my hair with The shower. I use shampoo every other day. Sometimes, most of the time, I just wet it. Not really a big deal. Oh, he's wearing it. Man, pretty lucky he is, considering he just got showered. Why has he decided to steal this then? You must put us out of business. To be fair, she doesn't. Yeah, I was gonna say you're not people. Why does this guy sound so familiar to me? Okay, it was almost a cruel promise anyway, so. I guess. Joe, I was assuming there'd be some kind of like twist or something. Good job he was practicing. Is that a human guest? Is the question? Oh dear. So he's a robot. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, it's an alien? The fuck was that? It's something. Okay. I was expecting it to be a robot. It sounded like a robot. Oh shit. What series of this singer done previously? I can't remember, but I loved it. I love this artist. Can't remember the series. Aika. Oh, look at all these. Are they humans? Okay, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. There was something I wanted to search up, but I can't remember what it was now. It's kind of eluded my mind. Can't remember because this ending kind of caught me by surprise. Okay, good episode, good first episode. like I said, I like the tone of things. Again, I like the duality and the tone of things as well. Eco Japanese singer. So she done what was it? Higurashi. I don't remember her from Higurashi. Sorry about this, guys. I guess I'll just YouTube. I'm assuming that was the ending. We didn't hear the opening, I don't believe. Probably hear that next week. But I want to say like Osama ranking or something around like when that was airing. It's got that really like lovely tone to it. Book. Got that well, didn't I? What is this coming up? Grand Budapest Hotel. Hell of a movie, but not what I'm looking for. Anime. Oh, my spelling's been great. Well, nothing's coming up. I'll type in today. It's very strange, isn't it? But yeah, well, I can't remember what series they'd done previously, but I love the artist there. Again, really good episode though. I loved again a little bit of personality in the robots. We didn't see too much of the kind of whole cast. We saw little bits here and there, which was really cool. Again, characterizing some of them. I think the two kind of sibling ones, like Clean, I really like. We didn't see too much of the gardener one, but he had a little bit of nice personality showing. And the little segments we saw of him. Of course, majorly we did focus on the manager and the door person, I'll call them. Who were both pretty cool. It's also that interesting question of all these like robots kind of develop these kind of personalities and thoughts and such, like how he was thinking about trying to understand his customers and the people that stay at the hotel. It's like will like AI and artificial intelligence that people use, like these Groks and chat GPTs and such, will they end up kind of forming a kind of consciousness of their own and such, like away from what humans program into them and so on. It's just like, I'm really interested in stuff like that. Again, big twist here at the end. I kind of had a feeling it wouldn't be a human, but I was not expecting it to be an alien. Or maybe this is a human and this is just what humans have turned into. Because like that's a very human feature, a top hat like that. I guess maybe he copied the door person. Maybe they can like copy appearances or something. I don't know. There's plenty of possibilities that could happen here. I mean, acting like a human, the way he's kind of going into a hotel, he's even holding luggage. And like, yeah, is this just like the evolution of humans now? It's really interesting. Or maybe we've like mated with aliens. That's that could be something interesting. I don't know, but yeah, fun first episode for sure. Let me know what you guys thought about this one down in the comment section though. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. Do you know what? I know a lot of you Mass Effect fans would probably mate with aliens, but yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and have a good rest of your day.